Day 157. I don't really know where the path is. It's just a shit ton of boulders as far as the eye can see. Had to do a rock and roll to poop this morning because you can't really dig a cat hole in this stuff, but yeah, the only reason you're rolling a rock around this thing is to poop anyway, so there's something standing up over there. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's a stick standing up right there. See, I don't know. People leave markers a lot of times when shit gets confusing, but hey, I see something that looks pathish. What about this thing? That looks like a trail. It's the trail we want. Okay, so we got like 40 miles to town. We woke up kind of late. You know, it's like 5 o'clock now or so. No, sad that's late. You know, what are those posts? Those probably mean something, right? I'm pretty sure I gotta cross this thing. Still haven't found the trail because, you know, it just looks like this everywhere. Where to cross, huh? This stuff's gonna be ice cold. I do not want to get my toes in it. It's not cold out this morning, but this is glacier water, man. I can actually see them right now. They're glowing. And there's a layer of clouds. Will it rain today? Kind of hope it does. All right, focus on the task at hand. Oh, rocks. This should work. Looks like Tipsy found a log bridge over there by the way her slow motion and her headlamp's going. Oh, yeah, log bridge. Okay. Well, that looks sketchy. Oh, yeah, glad I had my safety meeting this morning, though. Super safe. Taking a little side trip to Ramona Falls. It was the old PCT, so we read. Same distance, same elevation, but there happens to be a waterfall. Sure, it's a little early to enjoy a waterfall properly, but hey, take what I can get, man. Sun's about to come up. Maybe something cool will happen. I don't know. It's all part of the adventure. Although, the way the sun is up, it's very overcast today. I think today's gonna be a great day, man. Yeah. All of a sudden it started sprinkling. Just right when I stopped it, the last video, it started sprinkling. Nice.
That doesn't even look like it should be allowed to.
Well, it's not thick clouds by any means, but
Baby clouds.
just enough to raise the humidity later on today.
Wow. I'm gonna change.
We can see it by moonlight from really far away. It is a pretty beautiful fall. And we can get up all sorts of close if we want to. We can walk right into it. But nothing's going to show up on camera. But that's okay. This is for me to enjoy right now. I can go back and Google pictures of it later if I really want to remember what it looks like. Okay, we lingered here long enough for the sun to come up. Some of the pictures I took at night look like they have a demon face in them, man. There's a water demon in there. That's a damn nice fall. I really dig it. Not very powerful, but it's like, you know, 150 waterfalls in one. We have another little river crossing. This one has a rope on top of the log. But even if we fall, it's not deep. It's just cold. This is how we do the hustle. Okay, yep. So you have to follow the rope because it's slick down there. Well, thank you for providing a rope, whoever provided a rope. I just ate what I thought was a blueberry, but it wasn't a blueberry. So if I'm vomiting in a minute, yeah, if I start vomiting, that's fine. It's a nice steady uphill out of here. Everything's nice and green. The moss actually eats logs out here. You can see the log just melted. The uphill's actually rather welcome right now because it's just chilly enough to where I want it, so I can stay at a good temperature. If you're cold, hike faster or uphill. It's a nice day. I have no idea where the sun's at. You know, there's a decent layer of clouds, but it's not really threatening to rain. It's just very pleasant. I could hike like this all day, because I'm afraid when the sun comes out, it's just going to get humid. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Huh. Whatever. Is that clover? So this would be like the biggest clovers I've ever seen. That's a huge clover. Still uphill. Still digging it too. I don't know if I'm looking down on water or clouds. Oh, it's probably water. I still have clouds above me. Not that high. You find yourself on a steep slope. Ever going up, there's switchbacks. So everybody can see all the way down, all the way up. And suddenly, you feel surprise second poop brewing. What do you do? What do you do? How long can you hold it? You don't know. You're not in control of these things. You do what you're told. But where can you go? Somebody from Nicaragua lost their wristband. See if I can find them. I'm gonna pretend I'm from Nicaragua for a while. Yeah, why not? People believe it. It says so on my wrist. She came around the corner. Tipsy's chilling there on a log. She got stung on the foot. Those hornets that just hang around me and sometimes eat my food, they hate her. Just in this state alone 4 times, twice on the face, once on the ass a few days ago, and then once on the foot. Through her sock, it went down into her shoe. It's all swollen up. So she's chilling there with them horse people. They got some MREs. I took the Reese PCs. And then we ran across Green Flash right there. And he's a section hiker, so he has way too much stuff. So he happens to have all sorts of cool ointments and stuff that you could put on that wound. And we were on our merry way. Evidently, I am here. I made it here. Dude, you made it here. You made it here.
Oh,
fuck yeah,
here.
We're here, dude.
Awesome, man.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess we're
here.
Guess we go home now.
No, now we go there.
Oh shit! I wonder where there is. I wonder if there is a there. That would be nice if they had a there up here.
There is not here.
Oh, pretty badass. You can see like a line of clouds around that mountain. Big old glaciers dripping. So there's a trail angel opportunity where they'll come pick you up, give you a place to rest, but unfortunately that's tomorrow. Oh well. And they have 8 max. Now they don't tell you where it is or anything. They give you some phone numbers, but it's pretty cool they'd come get you and bring you back. Really nice of them. Unfortunately, it's the day before, but that trail magic wasn't meant for me. It's meant for the next cats. I'll have something cooler up the way. Or equally as cool, who knows? It is cold. Ooh. Might snow today for all I know. It's just been a beautiful overcast day, walking on mountainside, slightly up, slightly down, but not too bad of either. Going in for my first nap, or probably my only nap. Probably like 11:30 or so. And I got a bunch of food out of the last hiker box. Like freeze-dried stuff. I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna eat some of that. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna do what's called cold soaking. So I'm just gonna dump cold water on it. let it absorb for a while, carry it for a while, and then heat it up later. That freeze-dried stuff, well, it's not necessarily freeze-dried, it's dehydrated. So it takes a while to come back. Since I don't know what I'm eating, I'm going to give it its time. A lot of times I eat things crunchy. You know, I'm going to make a rice side and let it cook for a minute or 5 tops, and then eat it. And it's still crunchy in the center, but I don't mind, it's warm. Here's my nappy time spot, all shaded in, protected on all sides from the wild beasts. Oh, it's got berries growing.
Well, please don't eat another berry.
These ones I've eaten, 20 or 30 of them so far today, so.
Move. I'm gonna go over there.
So I think they're safe. So these are some of the things I pulled out of the hiker box. They got these weird codes on them. I don't know what they mean, but they have written on there. 3/4 cup of water. I don't even measure. Got one cold soaking right now. I'm gonna cold soak one, and then I don't even know what it is. But I think they're the same thing. You can keep them separate though, just until I know. I dallied a little too long at my nappy spot, as I do. So I'm gonna have my safety meeting on the go. I'm headed towards, the next thing is a pipe spring. You don't see a whole lot of those. Because, I mean, I could get it out of this little trickle. But, nah. So in 4 more miles, I think it is a pipe spring. Ooh, lost my balance. And I just dig those because I'm too lazy to filter, and I don't bother filtering things that come straight out of the earth. And then maybe do another, 4 or 5 after that, and probably call it a day. And that'll leave somewhere near 16 miles to do tomorrow to get into Cascade Locks. Is this the right trail? Seems a little more overgrown than when I took it last. No. Might end up staying overnight in Cascade Locks. I got a lot of stuff to do. And, I've not stayed in a motel/hotel room in quite a while, so I might just do that. Treat myself before I go into the Cascades. A nap followed by second coffee is really what the doctor ordered. I feel good, my pack feels light. I'm thinking, I only got like 10 miles to go. And that doesn't even feel like a big number. Maybe the train will change and I'll change my mind, but I mean, you gotta be loving this stuff lately. Clouds are moving fast. Earlier it seemed like it was going to rain, but then all of a sudden the sun came out again, so I don't know what to expect. Got to the other side of the crest. I was doing a little ridge walking, but I got to come to the other side where the clouds were coming from. And it's not dark back there by any means, but it's gray. The air is nice and cool on this side, though, cooler. Definitely smells like autumn. There's bear crap all over the trail, man. A good 15 piles in the past 2 hours. I don't know how fresh it is, but it looks kind of fresh. But, it has sprinkled a few times here and there. So, I don't know if that just gave it new life. Fork in the road. Just want to assume that's a really cool campsite back there. Now my phone tells me that it's not going to rain today. Or in the next few days. It doesn't mention anything. But that's not what I'm seeing. So, I've been ridge walking for a while. It's actually been really cool. It's a nice ridge walk, I must say. But I don't want to camp up here. So I'm hoping to get off of it. I'm not quite sure where it ends because I don't really check the maps. That ruins the adventure. It'll end when it ends. But I hope not to camp up here tonight because I'm pretty sure it's going to rain up here at least. Bring it down a little bit, but I do need practice setting up my tarp in the rain. I've got it down, not down, but I've got it pretty okay on setting it up. Still takes way too long. But I need to do it in the rain as well. I'm gonna get that done over with. But I'm totally going to a tent next year. Some sort of standalone, something or another. On something I can just pop up, put a couple sticks in it, and the damn thing stands on the ground. Throw a couple stakes in the ground. Seems pretty damn easy. I'm jealous watching people set them up, although swinging in comfort. They need a hammock that is a tent, that is a bivvy, all in one, that doesn't weigh anything. That's 2 stumbles in a row. I'm gonna trip. I didn't know better. I'd say somebody used this as a power pole at one point. Was there ceramics and glass on there? Huh. It's random. Still ridge walking. It's pretty nice. Got great views. That rock kind of looks like a cow's head. See the cow's head in that? I totally am. Ancient people built a shrine to the bovine. So we come across these berries, haven't seen them in a while, so we're on the side up here, the trail's down there, foraging like billy goats. Back to blue skies again. Beautiful. There's been tons of berries on the trail. There's also the huckleberries. Those are growing right now. They're a lot like blueberries, so I did eat the wrong berry this morning, but only one. These are easy to recognize, but the other ones just looked edible too, so I had to try at least one. So this is the Eagle Creek Trail. It's supposed to be way more scenic. It would shave off a couple of miles, but we can't go there because it burned. Yeah, there's no telling us don't even bother going. That's what that is. Don't do it seriously. Rumor has it there is a spring beyond this. Caution, do not enter. So I'm not going to enter looking for this spring. But I could really use it because if not, I don't get to have coffee. Well, I might have just enough. Tipsy has some extra water. I missed the last spring. I didn't notice it because there was somebody standing in front of it and it was a slow trickle. And I only realized I missed it once I was like 0.4 past it. And I was like, fuck it. Next water's at 8 miles and it's cold. So, I see a wet spot. It's promising. I see a flowing wet spot. Aha. And a pool. Nice. I get coffee. Yay, I'm gonna make hot cocoa tonight, nigga. Yeah. So I made a door on the front of it this time. Yeah, no wind issues tonight. It seemed kind of exposed out here. The wind whips through every once in a while, so I figured I'd close one side up. I'm gonna leave the other side open so my farts can escape. That's muy importante. Already I'm digging my setup in here. My little purple party palace. Now I got doors. Ran into a few hikers out there that carried Dragon Egg as well. He's making his rounds. He's actually ahead of me again. For having no legs, that egg can travel. That's my boy. That's my boy. So I only got like 19 miles into town. If it's not raining, I'm going to wake up nice and early and get the miles out the way. If it's raining, I'm going to sleep in. Close up my other door.